Hello my amiable students. In this lesson, we'll be looking at running water. The objectives for these lessons are terms associated with running water, river action, river courses, and the landforms associated with river courses. First, let's hear from another authority, his views on this topic.
Today we shall be looking at the topic action of running water. Lesson objectives. At the end of the lesson, learners should be able to 1. Mention the terms associated with river. 2. Explain erosional processes of running water. 3. Discuss effects of running water on landforms. Action of running water or rivers. Running water is one of the most important agents of denudation. Rivers are involved in erosion, transportation, and deposition of materials. The following are the terms associated with rivers. Number 1 is source of a river. The source of a river refers to where a river starts or begins, usually around highland areas. Like you can see in this picture here, you can see the water rushing down from this part of these highland areas. Okay. Then 2, course of a river. The course of a river refers to the path or channel through which the river flows. 3, watershed or water divide. A watershed refers to a highland area which separates 2 or more rivers. Oftentimes, it is from the watershed that rivers take their sources. 3, mouth of a river. The mouth of a river refers to where the river ends or where it enters into the sea, ocean, or lake. Like you can see in this picture here, this is the mouth of the river. From here, the river started flowing from this island area down to this part, through this part, and then from here, it now enters into another river by this end, okay? Then number 5, river basin or catchment area. This refers to all the areas drained by a river drained by a river and its tributaries. Okay, like the one I showed you earlier on from this part, all these areas are referred to as catchment area or river basin. Number 6 is tributaries. Tributaries are smaller rivers or streams that join together to form a larger one. Like in this video also, in this picture, these are the tributaries. All these are different rivers, okay, coming together to join up with this river here, okay. Then these tributaries are the channels formed by a river as it flows into the sea or ocean, okay. They are usually found in the delta region of a river. So these are the distributaries, the channels that are created by a river as it flows into the ocean or into another river or into a lake. Now, stages of a river. The entire length, valley, or course of a river is divided into 3 main parts or stages. A is the upper course of the river, like this one, the upper course of the river. B is the middle course of the river, and then 3 or C is the lower course of a river. So each river, like from here now, This river flows from here. Okay, so this is the upper course, this is the middle course, and then this other part is the lower course of the river. So we're going to look at each of them now, but in this class we may focus only on the upper course of a river. So now the upper course of a river has the following characteristics. Number one, it marks the beginning or the source of the river from this highland area. Okay, it marks the beginning or the source of the river. Two, it is found around the source or highland areas. Okay, then three, it has steep side or V-shaped valleys. Steep, you can see this place very steep. Okay, so as it flows from the upper course down to the middle course and then the lower course, the steepness reduces. Okay, so it has steep side or V-shaped valleys. Then four, its dominant work is vertical corrosion or erosion. The major thing that happens at the upper course is vertical corrosion or vertical erosion. That is, erosion takes place vertically. Okay, now let's look at processes of river erosion. Now, the load of a river or the materials carried by a river are the main agent of erosion. However, the erosive work of a river consists of four interacting processes. These are: number one, A, hydraulic action. Okay, in the hydraulic action, what happens is this: fast flowing water forces itself, like we can see in this picture here. Fast flowing water forces itself into cracks, and in that process leads to the enlargement of such crack or cracks. Okay, then two is corrosion, also known as abrasion. Okay, when we look at wind action of wind in desert, is called abrasion. Okay, corrosion is the wearing away of the sides and floor of the river valley with the aid of sand, pebbles, and boulders, which are transported. So you can see, as these materials are being transported, they wear away the sides, okay, or the belly or the valley of the river. Okay, as they touch the ground, they hit it, it leads to the wearing away of this side. Okay, then C, attrition. Attrition refers to the wearing down of the load themselves. Now, the load that are being transported, as they collide with each other, they wear away gradually. That of corrosion is the wearing away of the sides, okay, of the valley, of the side of the river or the valley. But attrition is the wearing away of the load themselves as they come in contact with each other. Then the last one here is solution. Solution refers to the chemical reaction, okay, of water on materials it comes in contact with. In this place now, rock salts are dissolved and carried away in solution. Features of the upper course of a river. Earlier on we mentioned that what happens is vertical erosion. Okay, now look at it. V-shaped valley. Because of vertical erosion, what now takes place is a V-shaped valley. Okay, then two is a gorge. As you can see, all these areas were eroded, okay, because of the flowing water. That was why it formed this shape that it has here. Gorge is also formed due to the deepening and the narrowing of the river as a result of vertical erosion. As a result, the valley is deep and narrow with vertical sides, resulting in the formation of gorge. Other features are called rapids and cataract. This is rapid, this is cataract, and of course this is waterfall. Okay, let's look at them now. Rapids and cataract. These features are formed due to uneven resistance of hard and soft rocks which are crossed by a river. All these rocks, okay, hard and soft. Of course, the soft ones will be washed away, leaving behind the hard rocks. Okay, now the outcrop of the rock might cause a river to jump upstream. This outcrop, this rock that came out a bit, may cause the river to do what? To jump a little. Do you get that? So the water will just touch here and then flow over a little. Such is called a rapid. Okay. Now, a minor upstream or forward jump, when the water jumps a bit higher or a bit further, like we have in this diagram, such is called a cataract. Now, a minor upstream or forward jump of such water in a river is called rapid, while a jump of greater dimension is called cataract. Now, waterfall. A waterfall is a feature of the upper course of a river. It has steep slope. As you can see, steep, very steep. Someone gets to this place, the person will follow just as the water is flowing downward. Okay. It has steep slope which forms plunge pools. Waterfall is formed when a bar of resistant rock lies across a river. A bar of resistant rock lies across a river. Now, of course, this is one of the channel of the river, but this resistant rock now is now kind of like causing a barrier, but the water must flow, so it goes over the hard rock. Okay. Assignment. Your assignment will be posted in the Google Classroom. Please log in and get it done. God bless you.